We read more names this week as we complete the reading of Israel's genealogy in the book of First Chronicles. Did you find one name that you knew in each chapter last week, as I suggested? Well, chapters 6 through 9, which you will read Monday through Thursday, contain more names that you will recognize. On Friday, there will be a welcome break as I have included a reading of Proverbs, chapter 19. All these chapters have devotions written for them, posted on the blog. We read in chapter 6 that the builders and craftsmen had completed the temple, and the priests and Levites had been given their responsibilities for taking care of it. David did much to incorporate music into worship, so song leaders and choirs could be chosen. We read that the musicians exercised their talents for God, and some of those who served are recorded in this chapter. Heather discovered Joshua's name in the 7th chapter and writes her thought about this leader. Yes, Joshua was an assistant to Moses and became his successor. He was one of only 2 adults who experienced Egyptian slavery and lived to enter the Promised Land. Being a brilliant military strategist, Joshua led the Israelites into their God-given homeland and asked God's direction in the challenges that he faced. For more on Joshua, please go to my blog spot at biblicalshakers.blogspot.com and search for week 143. You can hit on the post and listen to a video presentation about Joshua, or hit on the link included on Tuesday's devotion. Saul's genealogy is found in the 8th chapter. He was Israel's first king, anointed by Samuel. He was known for his personal courage, but his leadership abilities did not match the expectations. He specifically disobeyed God on several occasions and became jealous of David and even tried to kill him. Saul's spiritual character decayed, and he lost the throne and his life. Please seek out the 160th week on my blog and listen to the video presentation about Saul, or hit on the link posted with Wednesday's devotion. Not only did they record the family's genealogy, they also recorded the people's jobs and responsibilities and what part of the Promised Land they would call their home. It was important to put families from their own clan together. Tanya touches on this in her devotion for the 9th chapter. We end the week with a reading from the book of Proverbs. So instead of names, you will be blessed with words of wisdom from Solomon. The verse that Matthew chose for the devotion perfectly fits into our week of the names of the family of God. Well, we can plan and we can dream, and we can set into action the plans we would want for our lives. But like Samuel said, the Lord's purpose prevails. The Lord had a purpose for each name that has been written in the first 9 chapters of First Chronicles. God is always faithful to his people. We should have no higher goal in life than devoted service to God. Next week, we will begin reading about the reign of David in the next 5 chapters of First Chronicles. So won't you please check in, because Biblical Shakers makes reading the Bible way more enjoyable for you. I pray the Lord will put a hunger on your heart.